So case for support. What are you raising money for? And a case for support is really the rationale that a donor needs to go through to support you. It should be big parts inspiration, some parts facts, and always based in emotion and storytelling. Case for support is what will galvanize your board, will galvanize your volunteers, and your staff to go behind an initiative and get it out there. I use a case for support whether it's a grant application. I know you're talking about that this afternoon, whether it's a grant application, an individual request, or a foundation request. I need to have a case for support document to start. And there's 3 questions we need to answer. Why us? Why our organization? What is it that you do that makes you so incredibly unique and invaluable in the community because of what you do? Why now? So what's changed? You're going out to seek funds for a specific project. What's in the climate of the community that's different? What's the urgency, right? We need to have urgency in order to raise funds. And why me, the donor? It's a funny one. What I mean is, this is all great that you have this case for support, but why are you talking to me? How does it relate to the donor? So we're going to make sure that our case for support has a lot of you, and with your help. It's not our institution, our organization, right? We're going to talk to a person. And we're going to make sure that we're celebrating them and we're showing them how they can be our superhero. The donor is at the center of our case for support. They are the solution to the problem that our organization perceives in our community. So I've got some examples, and the arts cases for support is a different kind of case for support. When you raise money for a health center, you talk about the number of patients that go through your front door, you talk about the number of homeless people that you keep off the streets with life-limiting health issues. The arts and culture case for support can be just as powerful, but you've got to think it through. Here's a really simple one. Old school building, good bones, desperately seeks your help. Whose help? The donor's help to make dreams come true. I think that really effectively answers why us, why now, because the building is old, and why me, the donor. Arts and culture. This is the TSO, the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. And at the beginning it says, an end to emergency appeals. So why are you doing this now? Because we want to stop that. An end to structural deficits. And if you read through at the bottom there, the U. Good music leads to good audiences. Better music leads to better audiences. Great music leads to great audiences. And great audiences depends on you. So they're pitching an endowment fund so that they don't have to go through these structural ups and downs. I was looking for museum examples. This is from National Museum Directors Council. So this is a case for support for all museums in the UK. And their catchphrase is, museums deliver. So in my opinion, what they're addressing is the perception that museums don't have a role to play in our culture, in the UK culture. And you can have a look at the parts that I've underlined. You can see that there's passion and there's purpose behind all those words. Those are the kinds of phrases that are going to ignite your funders, your government funders, your foundations to get behind your cause. And I love the last line. They care for the legacy of the past while creating a legacy for the future. So that forward-looking vision, very important in a case for support. Last one, Brooklyn Academy of Music. I don't know if you can see it because it's so small, but it says, ticket sales only account for 40% of our revenues. Boom, there's your case for support. Why are you asking me for a donation? You're a publicly funded organization. You're a publicly funded institution. Well, actually, 40% is our ticket sales. And that's why we need to fundraise. A little best tip about the word membership, too, and a clarification about tax receipts, because that's something that comes up a lot in this sector. If you buy a membership to a museum for $50, that is not a tax receivable initiative, because the receiver of the membership gets a perceived benefit according to CRA. So you need to be careful about that. Another example of that would be, and BAM does a nice job, what they do is they itemize right there membership is not tax receivable, but here's a whole list of projects that we're working on that you can choose to donate to right now online. And it was a very effective way of itemizing that out. Another question about, just for fun, about galas. So your gala ticket is $200, and the value of your dinner is, let's say, $75. How much can you legally tax receipt for? 125, right? Because there's the person purchasing the ticket to the gala gets a benefit, a perceived benefit, which is the price of the dinner. So you need to back that out of your tax receipt, and the rest of it is considered a charitable gift.